Here we go. A lot of fans had their sights set on this particular matchup, and I think a lot of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu community really curious to see if this guy can make a run at a UFC world title.
He excites them because he's a guy that has come to the UFC with that background and has excelled. He's getting better every single time he steps into the octagon. And you know what? He's a guy that specializes in grappling. So when you're on the ground, you're in trouble. He knows that. He's comfortable there. He recognizes that if he can get you to the floor, you are in a heap of trouble. Let's see how he plans to do that tonight.
And he certainly was quick to acknowledge all the power and the skill on the other side, but this man has a composure and a maturity that belies his years, and we are excited to see him compete in a big setting here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, Tim Elliott.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Good.
All right, so here's the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. Another fight here tonight. His first 2 UFC wins took less than 2 minutes combined. The majority of Duho Choi's wins have come by first-round knockout. We'll see if he can rack up another one here tonight. All right, and there it is. If you bet under 90 seconds for the first takedown secured, go cash those tickets. Good start for him here.
We knew that he was going to try to take this fight to the floor. He did exactly that, and now the fight is exactly where he needs it to be. Gets to the single collar tie.
Always busy here in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Choi gets the early takedown. That did not take long. Making all these shots count. The Korean Superboy going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Nice transition.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Overhand left, swing and a miss. Hey, effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single... Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Back and forth we go. Nice defense to block that punch. And there's a takedown attempt. Oh, collar tag. Oh, nice combination there by Tim Elliott. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, short uppercut in the clinch by Elliott.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following his game plan.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You got to suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there, and I want you to get this takedown.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase the finish.
Oh, and he moves into half guard. The guard pass is starting to pile up.
Right away, he takes the far side underhook. Look for damage from the top to come now.
Elliott ground and pound from half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Well, he postures up yet. Oh, big shots here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he got to the spot.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Elliott.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Choi's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, closed guard now. Elliott going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Choi's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, you know I don't like the gi, but looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Oh, man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Oh, big shots getting through.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Oh, man. Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
15 seconds. Elliott's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Elliott gets touched by that kick there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch. Elliott gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person
single leg takedown, well played.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that will cut him. Using a lot of good movement.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
In the half guard.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Choi's back in full mount. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
He's a big shot, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
And there you go, again, half guard. Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, nice.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Choi's in half guard.
Getting the mount here.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Good work from the top here by Choi. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
This is a terrible position.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
90 seconds to go in the round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep. That was nice. Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Choi. Final seconds of round 3. Lands with the ground and pound. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, step. Don't worry about the cut. You're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I don't even want you thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right. I need you to go.
All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh. Checks the leg kick. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about...
Whiffs on that offering. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
And then get to the clinch. Look for them to fight for underhook position. The underhook wins the clinch. Who's gonna win this battle?
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fight. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with...
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
In the half guard.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see us knock each other out. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a